What's up, what's up, what's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. Welcome to the Profit Power Hour. Let me get my webcam on. Let's see which camera comes on tonight. What's it going to be? Oh, okay, there it is. So how is everyone doing tonight? Everybody should be able to see me now. Just say yes if you could see me. All right, epic. Awesome. So I'm over here. Actually, like everything I teach is over here. Camera's over here. Okay, so we have a cool webinar tonight, a very cool webinar. And while everybody's piling in the room, you should be able to see my webcam. You should be able to see the welcome screen. I want to take a moment while everybody is joining this webinar to just say that I hope everybody is doing well, hope everybody's healthy. Our world is in a, state of chaos right now and pandemic, and it's been kind of scary. And I think the only thing that's been consistent the last 2 weeks is my online business, right? There's so many other things that are going on in the world. So I'm happy that we could all come together and get on this webinar. We're going to have a way higher and faster show rate tonight because of so many quarantines and people are at home and they have nothing else to do because they're at home and not at work all over the world. So this room's going to fill up really fast. And I want to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in the e-commerce sphere, the drop servicing sphere, and what the coronavirus means for online marketers, especially in e-commerce. So I want to address that because even though we are in the middle of a drop servicing series, which it's interesting how that works out, right? 6 weeks ago when I started teaching y'all drop servicing, I had no idea that coronavirus would be an issue. And it's a good thing I started teaching you drop servicing, and we'll talk more about that shortly. But yeah, I want to talk to you about what's going on because these webinars are about real-time education, right? These webinars should be where you come every week to really get guidance and mentorship and what to do in your business today. These are not just fluffy, like, let's all hang out and, talk about rainbows this whole time because the world is great. This webinar is really most important during times just like this, when so many things are in limbo, financial markets are crashing, and you need a mentor to say, hey, this is the path to take. And that's what I'm going to be able to hopefully do for you tonight on this webinar, is really seriously for the first time address, the state of e-commerce in 2020. And don't worry, there's nothing bad. So it's going to be okay. All right. So nothing to freak out about. Also, we have a lot of new members that are on these webinars now. So we had a lot of new members come in through Bob Proctor, through some promotions that I did and openings that I did. So if you're new to the Profit Power Hour, I want to say welcome. You're going to love this webinar series. It's proven to be super valuable for our students' businesses, and the idea is to help you grow and pivot your business. And currently we are in the middle of a drop servicing boot camp. And I'm teaching everybody a little bit about digital marketing and how digital marketing can serve as a parallel side hustle to your drop shipping business. I've actually built you a completely free drop servicing business. I built you the website. I've built you everything. And this light is just so bright. I'm going to turn it down. Let's see if this will help me. Much better. Okay. Have a little light up here. So, I built you a business, and it's time to start, running traffic to that business, and you can profit handsomely from that business. And tonight I want to talk to you a lot more about that and finish up, 1 or 2 more trainings on the drop servicing series. All right, so right now you're looking at the home screen All right. We've got all my social media on the right-hand side. Go like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram, hit me on Twitter. I'm starting to tweet a little bit. And then YouTube, you'll see we're starting to post a lot of content to YouTube. So go and sub to YouTube. I'm even posting some stuff on Snapchat because I'm quarantined and I'm bored as hell. And so I'm trying to distribute a lot of new content to these different outlets. On the left-hand side, you're going to see our must-have Shopify tools. Must-have doesn't mean you got to have them to do Shopify. It just means like these to me are essential to my business, which is why I developed them and or use them. And then on the bottom left where it says beta app alerts, go.profitph.com/beta. We have 2 new epic softwares that are going to be released in the next 2 to 3 months. And in about 4 weeks or so, we're going to start taking beta testers. I will not talk about those softwares on the Profit Power Hour, but one of them is a Facebook targeting tool that is just like mega dope. And then the other one is a really cool upsell, a different type of upsell tool that we're working on. And if you want to be a beta tester for that, and beta testers get access to stuff at discounted pricing, just go to beta app alerts to that URL at the bottom left. That's going to put you on the Facebook Messenger list, and I'll be able to message you when we take applications for beta testers. And you'll be able to see this is the product, this is the discount, this will be the retail price when we release it to the public, and you get to make that decision. But you get first dibs at beta testing and helping us build the software and really having a true voice and like feature requests and stuff. So it's a really cool opportunity, and it costs you nothing to be on the list, right? I haven't messaged that list in probably a year, just so you know. So it's not something that we spam market, you know, a bunch of stuff to or anything like that. Okay, simple enough? Perfect. Now, another fun announcement for tonight. I have right here a Google Chromebook. I've never used a Google Chromebook before, but somebody gave me this Google Chromebook. It's my buddy Onik, and I was out at his facilities last week, and or week before last, maybe it was last week, I don't know, right before the coronavirus got bad. And he gave these out to a lot of partners, and I'm like, I don't really have any use for a Chromebook, but I got it, so I'm gonna give it away, right? I'm not gonna give it away tonight, but I'm gonna tell you, you can win this Google Chromebook, a business tool, and you know, I don't want to act like I bought it. I got it as a gift from Onyx, so I'm not trying to take credit for that, but I do want to give it away. All right, so I'll be giving that away. Just type in Chromebook in the chat box if you would like to win the Chromebook. Go ahead and put that in the chat box right now, and just type in, flood the chat box with Chromebook if you'd like to win one. I think it's kind of cool because it's a business tool, right? And you could, a lot of you could use business tools because we're trying to build businesses. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to jump over here and have everybody pop into the Facebook group, and I want you to tell everybody to join us because we are going to build an optimized version of your drop servicing business. So I'm going to show you how to fish. Last week I literally on a silver platter, I handed the fish over to you, right? I gave it to you. But honestly, to be frank, that's not going to do you any good long term, right? You need to learn how I did it. And so to this week, I want to build for you step by step the page. I want you to see how I did it so you could duplicate it for other facets of your business, be it drop shipping or drop servicing or affiliate marketing. You know, there's so many different things that you can do. And I want you to truly learn how to do it. And the stuff I'm going to teach you tonight on this webinar is stuff that people charge thousands of dollars to either A, do, or B, teach. And you're getting it absolutely free. I want you to go ahead and type in free in the chat box if you enjoy getting free businesses, if you enjoy getting free training. All right, so just go ahead and type in free. All right, cool. Now, before I get into any of that, let's hit some important things that I'm getting a lot of questions about, okay? So first and foremost, I teach y'all drop shipping. I teach you Facebook ads. I teach you how to build an e-commerce store. And we've been focusing on drop servicing, which is kind of like a little bit different, but the same. And I want to talk to you about the state of e-commerce, right? Because some crazy stuff has been going on. As a matter of fact, earlier today, Amazon announced, and you can look right here, this is on Business Insider, Amazon announced that they're going to stop accepting all products other than medical supplies and household staples to its warehouses amid this crisis. They're limiting their shipping. They're prioritizing the things that matter, right? Getting health supplies out so people can stay healthy and prevent getting sick from this crazy virus, right? So this is a big deal, right? A huge deal. But the good thing is that it's not going to impact your business because you run a Shopify store. See, and this is why all along I've talked about why I think Shopify is the #1 way that you should run your business. Because let me tell you something. If somebody else can say, hey, your Amazon business right now is making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, but we're just going to start shutting everything down because of this outside issue, which is a very important issue. And it's honestly, it's great that they're doing that. Like, I commend them. They're doing the right thing, but they're also putting other people's businesses in jeopardy at the same time that rely on Amazon sales. And it's for the better good. So don't get me wrong, okay? But on the same token, is if you truly want to be in control of your business, you've got to be in control of your business. And Amazon at any point can cut you out. They can put restrictions on you. They can, basically dictate what you charge for some of your items. And they run your business. You don't. You're relying on Amazon if you have an Amazon store. It's plain and simple. Now, tons of people make bunches of money on Amazon, right? They do. And so I'm not knocking the fact that Amazon is a platform that is profitable. But what I'm saying is that if you're running a Shopify store, you're okay. Like, it does not matter what Amazon is doing, because you have your own vendors. You have your own fulfillment through places like T-Launch, through Shine On, through Pillow Profits. And as long as their factories are still delivering, guess what? You're 100% A-okay. And you can see T-Launch and Shine On, they're all still going strong and drop shipping from the United States of America. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, and we've kind of squashed the whole thing of, is coronavirus going to kill drop shipping? The answer is no, right? Like, the shipping times from China are a little bit more delayed, obviously. And there are tons of US suppliers that you could be using that really are shipping things pretty fast, right? I mean, they're still getting out really, really quickly. So your business is okay if you're drop shipping and you're using Shopify, because you're in control and you have options. Amazon FBA can't be holding all of your product and then shut it down, right? Because if T-Launch does something, then you got Shine On. If Shine On does something, you got Pillow Profits. If Pillow Profits doesn't want to do something, you got Printful, right? You've got all these people competing for business, and they're hungry right now. Now's the time for them to get your business because they know that you're looking. So it's a different space. And once again, I commend Amazon for what they're doing. They're making the right choice. But that's still not to say that people's businesses might suffer because of that, right? An income that they depend on. So the other thing that I want to hit is why you shouldn't do with Shopify what apparently this guy's doing. Okay, so you may have seen me post about this article. The man who hoarded over 17,000 hand sanitizers is forced to donate them for price gouging, right? So this article has been running rampant. It's been on the news. It's been all over Facebook feed. And listen, don't message this dude and with hate speech, and he's gotten all sorts of he's obviously learned a lesson. And the entrepreneur in me understands why, the entrepreneurialistic side got the best of him, but you should never really let that happen, right? There's a line that should not be crossed. And so this guy, he was selling on Amazon, but he went and hoarded 17,000 different health supplies, and then was going to try to sell them, and was selling them, from what this reported, allegedly around like $80 to $90 a bottle for hand sanitizer that cost him $1, or $20 a bottle that cost him $1. Great idea if people weren't suffering and people weren't dying, right? Entrepreneurs, they thrive off of supply and demand. But I want to say this, the guy ended up, donating all of it to different charities. He's got a family. And at the end of the day, you know, he's trying to maybe let the money get the best of him, trying to build something for his family, but also serves as an example of what not to do during times like this. A lot of people have been asking me if they should be selling face masks and hand sanitizer and stuff like that. And I just want to give you my honest opinion. My late father told me a long time ago, there's always going to be times, Adrian, where opportunity presents itself to make a lot of money really fast, but it doesn't mean that it's good money or clean money. And you have to learn sometimes to say no to that dirty money, no matter how tempting it may be, and just go after the good money, right? Because we all want to make money for ourselves, but ultimately, you know, we want to be good people. We want to run good businesses, and right now, people are suffering. They're dying, and it's mass chaos. Now is not the time to profit off of other people's, you know, misfortunes and other people's suffering. So no, I don't think that you should be selling face masks. I don't think that you should be selling sanitizer and marking it up ridiculously. I think that, you know, we should be helping those that need help. That's certainly what I'm doing, 100%, is I'm donating and doing what I can to help other people. But your business is your business. So I wanted to address that because my IG DMs are blowing up. Are you selling face masks? Where can I get some face masks? If I had face masks, I would be donating them for free to the hospitals. That's what I would be doing. I would be donating them to nursing homes and elderly, right? Because they need it. And that's important to understand. But there is a way for you to profit from this pandemic, and a way that I feel is okay, right? Because right now, the prepper space is blowing up. People wanting to buy tactical flashlights, you know, tactical gear, survival bracelets, paracord bracelets. And these are all types of things. And we're just running off. Like, I should be teaching you drop servicing right now. I should be. That's what's on the itinerary. But this is like real-time training, right? So I'm going to go off the beaten path for a second. But honestly, things like this right now are going to be balling out because people are they're freaking out, and they like think it's the end of the world, and it's not. It'll get better. But you know, this type of stuff is going to crush. So there is a market that is, I believe, you know, ethically and morally okay to advertise in right now, that's blowing up. So you know, if you have access to AliExpress, you've got to remember there's going to be some delayed shipping times. Try to look for US vendors by coming up here and saying ships from United States, because these would be factories that already have these items in the United States of America. And then there are some things that you could do on the print-on-demand platforms that you know, take advantage of the tactical niche as well. So this is a niche that you're going to see blowing up. You know, ammunition stores are selling out of ammunition all over the place. I mean, it's wild. And so this is a place where, you know, you can offer some really cool things that people are interested in that could benefit and help people without gouging prices, and still get very high conversion rates. Does that make sense? Just say yes if that makes sense. Because I can't tell you how many people have messaged me about face masks and had deals that I wanted to get in on. I'm like, I don't want that money. Like, I don't. I want to sleep at night. So that said, just a side note, this stuff right here crushes it. Okay. Tactical flash. I gave you all a campaign a couple of months ago for the torch lights. Let's see, the torch light, something like that. It was a couple of months back. Yeah, it was for something like this right here that we were selling. Like things like this, they're going to do really well, right now. And they're going to continue to do well for the next couple of months as people freak out and they want to buy all these tactical supplies. Now that I've mentioned that, all right, and I've killed 20 minutes of our time talking about this, I want to get to like back to our drop servicing business. And this is going to put me a little bit behind on everything I wanted to give to y'all tonight on that. But Also, we're running drop shipping businesses. And now is a great time for drop shipping. It's a great time for e-commerce if you're running your own business and you're not bound by Amazon, not bound by eBay, full of restrictions and their ability to cut you off. And like I said, I think Amazon's doing the right thing, but it still could affect your business. And I like control. I like to make my own decisions, right? So with Shopify, just sell the stuff that makes sense. Sell the stuff that's hot right now. There's tons of demand for this. I mean, even if we come over here to like Google Trends, if we just typed in like type in coronavirus, you can see the trends right here for coronavirus is just like absolutely, it's insane right now. So as I scroll down here, you're going to see that there's going to be tons of related queries. If you start going through this, you start deep diving into this, like coronavirus survival. Let's see if anything comes up. See the search term right here? So you're going to look coronavirus survival kit. Now, do not sell something called a coronavirus survival kit. That's too far. But you can see that people are looking for things in the survival niche. Look at this big spike right here. Let's do just the survival gear. Look at this huge spike that's happening right now with survival gear, right? It's a massive spike because the world is going crazy right now. Look, it's like it's been around here around the 50 range. And then when Corona started coming out in January, it went up a bit. And now it's just like, boom, it's spiked up here to 100, which means that it is absolutely like people are going crazy looking for survival gear right now. So if you're selling the tactical type gear, it's going to be a great niche to be in right now. You're providing people with some cool tools. And these are not life or death things like a mask would be or sanitizer and health supplies would be. These are things to prep for just in case, right? Now, let's jump over to our drop servicing business because I have some really cool stuff to teach you, right? Last week, I gave you this completely free page right here. It's an optimized page. All right, so I gave you this free website, this free ClickFunnels page. I'm going to give it to you again. And essentially what it does is whenever somebody comes to your page, I've got tons of stuff open over here. They come to this business I gave you, this drop servicing business. And if you are new to the webinar, go back and watch the replays because we've been teaching this for a couple of weeks. You're kind of coming in the middle of a boot camp. And then we have full replays on this. But essentially, I built this for everybody. I'll give you all access to it again. It's a free book that I wrote that has none of my branding on it. It's yours. You put your branding on it. It's all you. Okay, I did it for you. So 5 ways to profit from Shopify. And the reason that I love what we're teaching right now is because when you're doing drop servicing, there's no physical product necessary. There's no delayed shipping times because borders are, shutting down or there's quarantining or anything like that. With digital services, it's all fulfilled online. So digital services are also like drop servicing is something that's going to skyrocket right now because people are at home and they're looking for ways to generate additional income. They're realizing that, oh crap, I can't go to work tomorrow. I can't go to work for the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Or I'm bored because I'm out of school for the next 3 weeks or maybe the rest of the year. And so I need to do something to fill up my time, maybe start a business, right? So now is a great time for this drop servicing model that I have built for you. Not only is it going to help you generate a profit for a side business, but it's also going to actually help people. Like you're going to be servicing people, showing them different ways that they can generate money online. So it's a win-win-win situation. So first off, what we did is we built this page. I gave it to you. The idea is for you to give away this free book, people to put their email address in, and when they put their email address in, they end up on this page right here where they can download their free book, which I've designed for you. I'll give it to you again. Don't worry if you don't have it yet. And then down here, there's 3 different things. There's slots for 3 things that can make you money off digital services. One of them, I said, create your own Facebook group. Last week, I taught you exactly how to do that. So you can build a Facebook group, build an email list. And then put 2 products in over here relevant to the business. So there could be products that you get if you're an app partner. If you're one of my app partners and you're in that program, you could affiliate market my Pixel Magic, Wheelie Opt-in, some of our Shopify apps. And people will inevitably see these, join the group, and maybe they'll buy the products. And you can create passive digital income without selling them a physical product, right? It's all digital services that I actually fulfill. If you're not an app partner and you don't want to become an app partner, that's fine. You don't have to be. You can go to places like ClickBank, which is completely free. And ClickBank has tons of different digital marketing programs that offer services that you can legitimately be affiliates of. So if you want to teach e-commerce stores how to build epic newsletters that they can profit from, then you can put this SEO nuclear program on your page, sell it, and get a 50% commission every time somebody signs up to learn how to do proper newsletters, or every time somebody signs up for this WordPress program, or whatever it may be, right? So you essentially have some empty slots that you can fill down here and split test and earn some digital profits from. Everybody with me on that? If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. Go to Access Adrian, go to your Profit Power Hour members area, click on 2020 replays. Once it loads up, 2020 replays, and go look at last week's training, which is right here on March 10th. You'll see this little free drop servicing business flood sales with this, and you hit play, and boom, you'll see the whole training. Everything's there for you, okay? And click this because that gets you on our reminder list. All right. So when you have a lead come in and put in their email address here and land on this page here, just if I get everything from, all right, so from here to here, this is great, right? But at the last 15 minutes of last week's session, I was like, oh, by the way, when you're giving away this free book that I built for you, which is this book right here, this is what people can download, the 5 ways to make money with Shopify. People are going to grab their book and they're going to run. They're going to click this button, download their book. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to make sure that you have the download ready and everything. And they're going to run. And they're not even going to pay attention to this down here because you instantly are giving them access to the book. See, they put in their name, email, that they go on your email list, which is phenomenal. And boom, they go to this page right here. Great. But I started thinking about how can I make them, force them in a way to see these offers, to join my Facebook group about e-commerce profits, to check out these 2 profit zones here, right? These 2 profit centers where they might could buy my Pixel Magic app or my Wheelie Opt-in app, or maybe buy a program or a course that teaches them something specific, or a software that helps with SEO, something that helps them in relation to starting their own Shopify business. We're giving people free value, and then we're saying, oh, by the way, here are some services that you can take advantage of that will automate things and do them for you. Great. Last week, I dropped this bomb on you. I said, yo, this is a great page. It's perfect, right? But when people opt in, let's send them to this page right here. And it looks very, very similar to this page. See? But instead of giving them the book right out of the gate, what we're doing is we are saying, hey, we're preparing your download. In 3 minutes, your book will be ready. So they got to sit here for 3 minutes before they can get that book. What are they going to do? Twiddle their fingers, look at their phone? They're going to explore the rest of the page. So inevitably, they're going to look down here and be like, oh, there's a Facebook group. Heck yeah, I'm going to join that group. What is this Pixel Magic app right here? I'm going to check that out. What is this? And they're going to start looking at your offers. So what this does is it gets their attention from up here to down here. And this is going to increase your conversion rates. For those of you in the chat box asking, why do you want to build a Facebook group? Because with drop servicing, if you build a Facebook group of everybody interested in Shopify, now you don't have to run ads and spend money to market to them, because you've got an email list, because they're only on this page because they're on your email list, and they're in your Facebook group. So in your Facebook group, you can go post, hey, check out this new service we're offering. We can do a done for you Shopify store. We can do write your email marketing for you. We can show you our email funnel. Like, you can sell services that you just make up based off the training that I've given you. You can sell softwares in there from ClickBank, from my app partner program. It's a great place. Now, I don't really do that in our Facebook group because our Facebook group is more of a value-based Facebook group, the Profit Power Hour. So you don't see me posting every day about buying something. But what I do in my group is when everybody joins at the top, I have a little list of all the important things and services that can help them out, right? So when they join, they have the option to look at that, but I'm not like spamming you with buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, right? I know my stuff is valuable and my students will see it when the time is right. And if they want it, they'll get it. So in 56 seconds, what's going to happen is this timer is going to disappear. We've given them 3 minutes to join our group, notice and get intrigued with these other two offers that could make us passive digital commissions. Not shipping anything. There's no physical product, right? This is drop servicing. We can have anything here that we want. Stuff from ClickBank, which, by the way, ClickBank has made me a lot of money. I've made tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars through ClickBank. You can see our weekly reports right here that I showed you the other week. So ClickBank has tons of great stuff. You know, or you could put your own services there. Either way, in 3 minutes, now 15 seconds, what you're going to see is the timer disappear and you're going to see the button pop up where they could finally download their book. So you can come down here and you can replace these other 3 things. You can see the book now. You see where it says hurry, grab your book while it's still free. So we've serviced them, right, with free value. And they're going to grab their book when they click this button. It's hidden because we want them to see this other stuff. You could put a video down here. You could put 1 offer down here, 2 offers, 3 offers, 4 offers, as much as you want. Anything that's relevant down here at the bottom of this page to sell them into drop servicing. Does that make sense? Just say yes if that makes sense. Okay, cool. Now I gave you this page. It's an optimized version of this page right here, right? Let's talk about how I built that page, okay? I want to show you how it was done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to our previous page, which is this one, right? And I'm going to show you how I turn this basic unoptimized drop servicing page into this epic optimized drop servicing page right here, okay? I'm going to show you how it's done step by step by step, and this is all recorded. So first, I'm going to clone this page, okay? And I'm going to show you exactly how this was done. So now we are going into the editor, right, of this old page, okay? We're in the editor. You see I can edit all of this stuff. This is where you can change the Facebook group. You could change what offers are down here. If you wanted to, you could also straight up legitimately, if you wanted a video down here, you could put a video down here and some offers underneath the video by just copying and pasting a YouTube link here. There's so many things that you could do depending on what you're offering. So you could have a sales video there, whatever it may be. But what we really want to do right now is we want to optimize this page. So I want to show you what I did, okay? So what I did with this page is I simply came in over here and I decided I was going to make them wait to get their book, right? So first things first, I came over here. See, we're in the section. I'm going to hit image. See, look, the cog settings, image. And I decided to put like a green background image on there. I got this background image off of Shutterstock, okay? Add image. Boom. Now we've got a green image back here. Now, where did I get this from? I got this image from Shutterstock, right? So I came over here and typed in green background. And you'll see that tons of green backgrounds come up. And I just kind of scrolled through here. Let's see, I think I did green spotlight background. There we go. So you can see this gets some really cool backgrounds up. So I downloaded one of these images and I just uploaded it into ClickFunnels. So it's pretty simple, right? So it was done. And then I could, you know, I can play around with the way it's stretched across here. Then I decided I would change the color of this right here to white so it sticks out. So we changed the text here by simply clicking it and said, we're preparing your book download, dot, dot, dot. And then I decided I would make the text much bigger, right? So I just click here and said, let's scroll this text up and make it into a 44 size, right? Or a 34 size. Actually, I think I did 44. And then I said, let's just move this over here. See how you can drag this? And I dragged it over here. That's what I did. And then right here, instead of this big list of things, what I did is I deleted that and I said, let's put another element down here and make it a sub headline element. And let's make it white so it sticks out. And then I said, your download button will appear in. Okay, everybody see that? So all I'm doing is clicking and moving around, and I can make this go up a little bit more by sliding the top margin. Does this make sense to everybody? Yes? Now the next thing that I did, now this is important because I want you to learn how this is done because you can use this template for every niche that you can imagine, is I hit the plus sign for a new element, scroll down, and look for what's called a minute timer, right? So we want a minute timer that counts down just a couple of minutes. So I click that and it puts a timer down here. Now it does it in gray, so we're going to want to change this timer theme to be a different color. So I could scroll down once I click on the timer, scroll down, go to themes, and I chose this yellow right here. Does everybody see that? Got it? Then I went over here and I said, let's make the labels white. See, black or white. All right, everybody got that? Now over here, what I can do is I can set how long I want this timer. Once I click on the timer, how long do I want it to count down for? It's set on 30 minutes. We want to set it at 3 minutes, okay? Now, once we've done that, we have a couple of other small things we want to do. This button, which is green, does not look good on a green background. Would you agree? It doesn't stick out. It looks great over here on a white background, but it doesn't look so good over here on this green background. So let's click the button and let's optimize it. Let's change the color of the button by clicking the green down here at the bottom right, and let's just turn it red. Boom, now it sticks out. Now, of course, we also want to take into account that the button's kind of small. Let's make the button nice and big, shall we? So let's come over here and let's grab the button text and let's make the button a little bit bigger. How do we do that? We hit settings and let's move this bad boy to size 26. And then the subtext, which is underneath it, let's make that a little bit bigger. Okay? And then below this is the additional text that we have that says hurry and get the book while it's still free. So let's turn that to white. Let's make this text a little bit bigger. Boom. Look at that. That's simple. It's point and click. ClickFunnels is such a sick software. I mean, it's incredible what this software does, but we're not done, okay? So we got the timer and we've got the button and the frame is all set up, but we really need to learn, how did I make it work? How did I make it to where whenever somebody is over here on this page, they don't see the button. They see that little loading window that indicates we're working on things. How many of you in here are curious about that? Just say me, just say yes, just say curious. All right, I'm gonna show you. All I did was come over to Google and I typed in loading GIF. A GIF is an animated image, right? And I clicked on images and there are tons and tons of loading GIFs that are available, right? So they're really neat, actually. So if you click on some of these, you'll see how that one on the right-hand side is loading. And so I found a royalty-free one, meaning that one that I could use without infringing on someone's copyright. You know, some of these people, they sell them for like a couple of bucks or they give them away for free. So I just got a basic one, okay? And then over here in Shopify, what I did is I hit add another. See, we're adding another element in orange. See, there is the green, which is the section, the blue, which is the column, like the frame, okay? And then each like little piece is orange, which is an element. So we click plus, let's add an element, okay? And the element that we want to add is an image, because a GIF is an image. It's an animated image. So we hit image. There we go, right? So we've got a placeholder. So we click on that, and our options come up over here. And right here where it says image, right, where it's got this little URL, you can just click this button and boom, it's going to load all of the images that you have inside of ClickFunnels. So this cool image, this animated image, you would just hit upload. See it up here? If you've saved it on your computer, which maybe you came to Google and you right clicked on one of these and saved it because it was royalty free, whatever it may be. You don't have to worry about this. I'm giving you mine. Okay. You get mine, which is similar to this one right here, right? But just showing you how I did it. And you would upload it. So I need to come back over here to these are all my files inside of ClickFunnels. And here it is. Everybody see it? It's saved inside of my ClickFunnels. So I'm going to click it and hit add image. Boom, there it is. Now, it's really big, so we got to play with the size a little bit because that's just too big. So you can click edit, and right here where it says size, we can just play with the size, 300, 200, 100. So 100 looks good. Would you agree? Yes? And now we want to just slide the margin up to make it a little bit closer right there. Is everybody with me on this? Yes? Yes, yes, yes? All right, and also with the button, we want to maybe slide the margin up. The margin is the space between, which is on 20. See how I can move this and it moves the button up and down? Let's move that down to 10 because I'm a perfectionist. All right. So now what we have, if I hit save, is an optimized page. Now let's preview what this page looks like because I just showed you how to build it. Okay. So when I hit preview over here, this is what we got. Whoops. Save. Preview. There we go. Now, something's wrong here, okay? Because we have the loading button, the loading animation displaying right here, but we have the button up, right? So that serves no purpose. You got to hide the button. You only want the button to pop once the timer hits 0. This is the trick. Focus, pay close attention. This is the trick where your average marketer has no clue how to do this. They don't think about it. It's like they complicate it, and so they just don't do it. But since I know what I know, because I've been using ClickFunnels for like ever, I figured out how this was done. Okay, it's just a little trick, and it could be a very profitable trick. How many of you are ready to see how I do this? Just say me. Just say yes. It's really simple, but you just don't know what it is. You don't know, right? All right, so let me just show you how this works. It even took me a second to figure this out. All right. So what we did is we came over here and we said over here with our timer, if you click on the timer, not only can you set how long it counts down for, but you also have an action that takes place once the timer has hit 0, right? So you see where it says redirect URL right here? Everybody see that? What happens is if you click on expire action, an option comes up that says show and hide elements. So in other words, when this timer hits 0, we can show something and we can hide something, right? Does that make sense? Okay. So when we click on show or hide elements, once this timer hits 0, it's going to say, what do you want to hide and what do you want to show? Does that make sense? Is everybody with me on that? So what do we want to hide when the timer hits 0? When the timer hits 0, what image on here would we want to hide? The timer, the button, the book, the title. Right, we want to hide the loading image because once the timer hits 0, it should not show anymore, right? It shouldn't show any longer because that would look weird. So what we do is under hide these, as I scroll my mouse down these, you'll notice on the screen, it starts highlighting different things. Does everybody see that? Highlighting them in blue. And so we're going to hide. Now you can see there's a blue box around the loading element. So we're going to say when the timer hits 0, hide that. Okay? I'm going to hide that. All right. Now, if I were to hit save, now that we've hidden this when the timer hits 0, let's see what happens. I want to show you all this exactly as it should be, right? So let's refresh this page. All right. We still have the timer here. And when it hits 0, it's going to hide this image right here. The problem is the button is still showing up. We got to make sure that that button is hidden and no one sees it, because the idea is to make them wait 3 minutes, look at the stuff down here before they see this button. So we don't just want to hide the image when the timer is 0. We want to show the button once the timer hits 0. So back over here, what we would do is clicking back on our options for our timer is we're hiding the image element, but we want to show the button, right? So let's hit show. We're going to scroll down and we found the button. And so now we want to show the button, right? Makes sense? Yes? Yes, yes, yes. Hide the when the timer hits 0, hide the loading image and pop the button. So let's go ahead and let's hit save. Okay. Now that we have saved, what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here and we are going to refresh this page. So let's hit refresh. Refresh this preview, that is. And now notice the button is gone. Does everybody see that? The button's gone. The button will not pop until that timer hits 0. Make sense? Yes? Okay, cool little trick. But wait, hold up. Hurry, grab your book while it's still free, limited time. Do we want to hide that? Probably, right? So what we would do is we would jump back over here, grab this where, see where I'm highlighting the text, hit the cog button, watch, hit the cog button, which is the settings button, right? Go to advanced settings. Don't worry if you're not following. You're going to have a replay of this. You can watch it a zillion times. Hit advanced. All right. Let me do it again. Click the text. Top right, advanced. Once you hit advanced, you see where it says animation under advanced. Look, top right, top right. All right. You hit animation. And when you hit animation, you see time delay. So you can actually time delay this image from showing. So we want to fade in 3 minutes. Now, how did I do that? Click on the element, which is the text, settings, advanced, animation, time delay, fade in, set our time. Now, let's hit save. So I'm going to hit save. And by the way, without me going slow and repeating myself and explaining everything, you should be able to do this in less than 5 minutes, just so you know. So we've hit save, and now let's refresh our preview over here, okay? So now that we've saved, you're gonna see this hurry grab while it's still free disappear. And voila, boom, right? You want that to disappear because then your stuff below moves up a little bit higher above the fold of the page. By the way, how many of you in here enjoy the ClickFunnels training? I know a lot of you know a little bit about ClickFunnels. I know that some of you also follow my bro, and he gives away some stuff. I'm not sure if he teaches like the technical side of ClickFunnels, because we actually have a ClickFunnels designer that we pay, but like oftentimes I have to go in, at least previously, and show our designer how to do what, how to do certain things, because I'm just really good with ClickFunnels. I love finding out how to do stuff. And so I figured out how to do a lot of different things. So I know the deep, dark technical side of it. And it's actually easy. It's like so simple. How many of you in here would agree it's simple? It's not that it's hard. It's just that you don't know what it is that you don't know, right? So I'm showing you what to click. Now you can use these skills on various different things. Now what you've done is you've created an optimized thank you page, and I've shown you exactly how to do it. Now already I'm giving this to you. It's yours, free of charge. You can have this, all right? But I want you to know how it's done too, because I want you to be an independent marketer. I don't want you to always be dependent on having to buy a program or dependent on having to pay a mentor, right? The idea is to get you on these webinars and truly unselfishly teach you, right? I don't even care if you use my affiliate link for ClickFunnels. I hope that you do, because I would love nothing more than ClickFunnels to give me one of their top affiliate awards next year. I like that, but like ultimately, I don't care if you do my affiliate link or not, right? I care about serving you unselfishly and truly teaching you the stuff that's in programs that cost thousands of dollars, and serving you. So you're going to see now, and sorry, my lips are really chapped. In 55 seconds, this is going to pop up, but I'm going to show you all another cool trick. Just give this a second. And I know a lot of you are asking questions about how this stuff down here works. Remember, you can interchange this stuff down here with anything you want. All you have to do is click it and change it. You do not have to be in my app partner program and only sell my stuff, right? You can most certainly sell anything you want down here from ClickBank, but obviously if you're teaching Shopify or you're running a Shopify drop servicing business, stuff like Shopify apps are going to work really good. Build your Facebook group, build your email list, make some commissions on these apps. If we have, I think last week, Tammy, one of our students, made $750 in commissions as an app partner. Look, 3, 2, 1, boom. You see everything pop up? So cool, right? I mean, to me, I don't know. I think that's so freaking cool. Like, no web design programming, just clicking a couple of buttons. We made this look sexy. We optimized it for conversions. We got more eyeballs on your drop servicing offers below, which, by the way, these are placeholders, right? You're going to sell your own stuff from ClickBank or from my app partner program, your own done-for-you service. If you want to charge somebody to build a Shopify store and come over to Fiverr and then drop service that through some of these services right here, right? It'll build stores for $400, but you could sell that service like, oh, by the way, you're getting this free book on how to profit from Shopify, but if you want us to build your store for you for $1,000, we'll build your store for you. And then you just come over here to my Zebra, who's a level 2 seller, and pay him $400 to build a Shopify store for them. And you manage that and you make sure that it's good. You're servicing the customer. You're not ripping them off, because this person could build a crap store. You understand how a Shopify store should be built because you're in my training. And I'm one of the only people on planet Earth certified directly by Shopify to actually teach how to do Shopify, right? So you know how this should be done right. So it is in their best interest to pay you to make sure that their store is built properly and to spec the way that it should be. Does that make sense? Without gouging the price, but your time is money, just like my time is money, right? That's why all my programs aren't free, because I put a lot of time into my programs. I put a lot of time into the things that I do. And, time isn't free unless you're on the Profit Power Hour, then it's free. Okay, so that's one thing. Now, the other thing I want to show you how to do, now that I've shown you how to build this, is let's talk a little bit about this page right here. This page is sexy. I love this page. Like, it's clean, it's clear, it tells people exactly what they need to know to get them on your email list, which we're going to talk more about next week, since I lost 20 minutes talking about coronavirus stuff. But I want to show you something. There is going to be a ton of people that get to this page right here and they leave. They don't put in their email address. They don't get the free book, right? And we have found that by putting a pop-up on a page, you can get people to give, you got that second opportunity to convince them to get your free book and get their email address. How many of you in here have ever seen an exit pop before? Probably seen it on my stuff, right? Because it works. It gives you a huge bump in conversion rates. So I want to build you a pop-up real fast, okay? Because I'm going to be giving you all this funnel, right? And we're going to come back over here to the opt-in page. You got step 1, which is this opt-in page right here, right? You got step 2, V1, which is the unoptimized page where we deliver their book, where we show them our drop servicing offers. And you've got step 2, V2, which is going to be the optimized version of the thank you page. So you can send them to either page. You can make them wait, or you can deliver immediately. I want you to have both options, but this one works the best, okay? But what I want to do now is I want to optimize this page right here. How many of you in here would like to optimize this page so that it got you more emails, right? So that it got you more customers into your drop servicing business. Remember, drop servicing is going to crush it right now because a lot of people are coming online trying to figure out how they're going to make money because they can't go to work right now, right? They're not getting paid right now. They're quarantined right now. So this is going to see a lift, right, in conversions during this time. And we want to unselfishly help people, right? And we also have an opportunity to grow our business in an ethical and moral way, right? Just like so many of you started started your drop shipping stores and e-commerce stores with me. I've helped my students earn tens of millions of dollars, right? And it's paid off, right? So we're helping people and we're giving them good advice and we're giving them good tools. Somebody asked about the App Partner Program. Every single week that I talk about it, the App Partner Program, I'm not here to sell it. We released it last year, but it is open. It gives you my funnels. Like I'm building you this funnel, it gives you all of my funnels and lets you be an app partner of Ecom Success Academy, of all of my Shopify apps. If you're interested in that, just come into Access Adrian, scroll down, it'll be under available courses and software. Find the green M that says App Partners, scroll down, and you can watch the enrollment presentation to App Partners, and you can make a decision whether to get into that program or not. And then you can use my offers and my funnels in your drop servicing business, totally optional. But a lot of people are doing it. So let's optimize this. All right. Right now, we do not have an exit pop, and I want to build one for you. Okay. So up here at the top, you've got all these extra little settings. This is where we integrated our email marketing. If you missed that, go back and watch the replays. I showed you exactly how to do it. So it's there. It's ready for you. Just, hey, you got plenty of time. Most of you are quarantined right now. Go through the last 6 weeks of replays and watch them. 6 hours of your time. I think right now we all have plenty of extra time. And you want to hit where it says pop up. See that? Pop up, show pop up, and it's this blank little box. So what we can do here is we can create for us a pretty cool looking little pop up. So first, we want to add a new row. So let's add one column. We're not going to do a split column left and right, one column straight across. Then we're going to add an element. We're going to call this a headline. And this headline is going to say, wait before you leave, right? Now, we can come over here if I click edit, right? And I click on advanced, watch, edit. Not the column in blue, but the text. Edit, advanced, scroll down, and you will see over here the icon picker right here. So everybody see the icon picker? And let's just say stop. And it's going to pull up all of these really cool icons that we can put in front of the text. But what we want to do is we want to find a stop sign or something. So stop. Let's do the hand. All right. And then down here, underneath it, let's say, don't miss out. Dot, dot, dot. All right. And then what we can do is underneath this, well, actually, let's make this big. Like that right there. Let's also put a background color to this. Let's do, I think yellow. No, wait, that's text color. Black. Background color. Yellow. You know what? No, let's go red. Let's go red, and then let's go bold color, white. Yeah, I like that. Icon color, white. Yes, sir. I like that right there. All right. Then under this, what we want to do, now this is going to be cool, is we're going to hit add a new row. Now we're going to do a 2-column row. All right. It's going to give us something over here and something over here. So what we're going to do is hit add a new element, add an image. Now we're going to put an image over here on this left-hand side. So let's go back and let's find the image of the book. Grab this little image right here, which is different than the image that's on the actual site, okay? And then what we want to do is add some additional text, all right? So we might say something, let's make this text a little bit bigger. There we go. I'm going to say something like, you know, we could say, this is a very limited time offer and we reserve the right to charge $19.95 for this book at any time. Currently, as part of our, and I got this text from my brother, promotion, you can have it completely free. Boom. Now watch how I make this look. So we're going to do this right here in bold. All right, let's choose the text to make it a little bit smaller. Let's see what we could do over here to make this text look good. Let's see. Whoops, clicking on a bunch of different things. I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's it's a little bit bigger. That should work. Let's remove the stars. Okay. And then down here, watch this. We're just going to hit duplicate. I'm going to move this down. And we're going to say something like, get your free book. Okay. Now that I've built this pop-up, it's kind of ugly. So let's edit the pop-up settings. And we can come over here and we can create a border for this pop-up. Let's just do a full border. And let's make the border of this, say, I would do maybe red. So it's just really just ugly and sticks out. Let's make it a little bit thicker of a border. And then what we can do is add a drop shadow to this. Let's actually, should I do a drop shadow? Nah, I'll still do a drop shadow. Let's come back over here to settings, backdrop. Let's make the backdrop a little bit darker and let's make it red. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, this is so sick. Oh, I love this. All right. So what this is going to do is really, like, it's going to make the screen fade into a red when they try to move this off. And what we're going to do is, let's try to put a button down here. Okay, gimme. And let's make this button green. I don't like that. Let's make it, we don't want it to be red. Now we're looking like Christmas. Let's go with the black button. All right, so let's just go black. Let's make the text on this button a little bit bigger. Okay. Let's go and let's make this button animated. So you know, it's signifying click me. And then we can tell this button to, let's say, scroll to a roll. Right there, section. Let's see if that works. All right, so check this out. We can hit save here. I love doing this stuff. I'm sorry if I'm like kind of quiet. Like I'm building this off the top of my head, and I really just have so much fun doing this. It's so fun to me. I love watching how optimization works. So now what we're going to do is now that we've done this, is we're going to preview it, right? So if I come over here and I hit refresh on this right now, like there's no pop-up. You see I'm moving my mouse off the screen and nothing's happening, right? So if somebody gets here and they want to leave, like they're gonna leave without seeing a pop-up. But watch this. When I hit refresh, we've saved the page. If I'm here and I'm looking around and I decide, you know what, I don't want to get or maybe I'm gonna leave or whatever. When I move, wait, hold on. Did I save it? Just come back out of here. Make sure I got it right. All right, let's try it now. It may have taken a second to save. Oh, I know what I forgot. Duh. All right, hold on. I forgot to trigger the pop. So edit settings. Duh. All right, show when a user tries to exit. Hit save. Oh my gosh, that was embarrassing. I'm supposed to be teaching you how to do this, and I forgot the most vital part, and that is when to show the dang pop-up. All right. I'm like, hold on a second here. What's going on? All right, so we have now saved, okay? Let's try this again. Please don't make me look stupid. All right, here we go. We move the mouse off the screen. And there we go. Now you see how everything turned red? So it's like it really gets your attention. Doing a pop-up is great and all, but when you pop everything up and you make the background all red, it really screams warning. And so now we say, don't miss out. This is a very limited time offer. It's really ugly and it's supposed to be ugly. And if they click on, okay, give me, then what it should do, and I might have to play with it a little bit, is close the pop-up and take them back to right here, right? Simple as that. How many of you in here think that's a pretty good idea? Just say yes if you would agree that that's a pretty good idea. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So let me just see real quick on the actions here. Let's say show hide action. Let's see if pop-up shows up on here. I might not be able to hide this. Let me see. Okay. I have an easy way. We'll delete the button. We'll leave it just like this. For some reason, I thought the button could close the pop-up. Move this down, hit save. So now what people will do, now that we've saved this, is once they're on this page, instead of them hitting the button, this will come up, there's no button, but they have the X here, or they can just click out simply, right? So every time someone comes here, before they leave, what we're doing is we're warning them saying, hey, look, we could be charging you for this book, and in the future, we may very well indeed sell this book, but you can get it free right now. We can't promise you can get it free later, but we can promise you can get it free right now, because you could sell this book if you wanted to. I don't care. Do whatever you want with it. It's yours, right? And so now that further optimizes our page, because we're going to get more opt-ins because of that. Then we're going to send them to this optimized page with the countdown timer right here, which is going to push them to see our other offers, be it our app partner offers, where you're using my funnels from my apps and my programs to get passive affiliate commissions from that. Remember, but to be an app partner is a paid, it's a paid course and paid program by me that I released that's baller, but it's not free. And because we don't want a zillion affiliates for our products for reasons that I don't feel like discussing right now, but we want people to know what they're doing. Or you could be selling ClickBank products. Plus you're building your own Facebook group. You can go get you can start a free Facebook group on Facebook. And now you're building a group of people that you can cultivate and start offering more services to them. It goes well beyond this page. Now you got an email list, which next week I'm going to write done for you emails for this whole entire business. Literally, I'm going to write emails for you for free. And I'm going to give you a full 7-day autoresponder that you can copy and paste. I really am building you a free business, from the opt-in page to the book, to the thank you page, to the optimizations. The only thing that I'm not doing for you is giving you the offers, unless you're an app partner, to put down here at the bottom to sell, right? So that's up to you, and everybody's business is going to be a little bit different. So, you know, ClickBank is great. Your own services via drop service through Fiverr is great. And then, of course, the ad partner funnels are great. I've optimized the opt-in page, optimized the thank you page. I'm going to show you how to connect the emails. I'm going to show you how to connect the book. And I'm going to give you a week's worth of free emails done for you, written personally by me and or my copywriter, who I pay. And I'm going to show you how to set that up. It's like the last missing piece of this business, right? For those of you asking about how do you get the book to connect on here, essentially what you do to make sure that the book is tied into the button is over here on the thank you page. Let's edit that. When you click on this button right here, see it says warning, no action is set. So you can click on this button and say set action and send it to a specific URL where people can download the book. So maybe you put the book up on like a Google Drive. There's a service that I use called, what is that service called? Let me see. Yeah, there is a service that I use called MyCL. It's cl.ly. And what it does is it lets us host images and stuff online, just like this. So check this out. See this right here? This is a funnel I gave away a while back, right? See up here, it says cl.ly. So if you go to that URL, cl.ly, you can get a free account here. And essentially, you can just upload an image or upload a file to cl.ly. Everybody see it up here? cl.ly, not .com, .ly, right? And then you take this URL, watch, copy it, and then you paste it, save. Then we can come over here to our thank you page, and this button will then go to that, right? Obviously, you want to upload the book into there. So that's how you do that. I'll show you more about that next week. But so far, just leave me some feedback. How many of you in here really enjoyed learning how I build these pages? Just say me. Just say loved it, enjoyed it. So remember, if you're new to this and you have not yet watched the replays, go to your Profit Power Hour members area, go to our 2020 training. You'll see if you scroll all the way back to February 4th, actually, no, February 11th. There's 4 simple steps to drop servicing, then the built for you sales page. The book has been done for you. The thank you page is done for you. And the optimized thank you page was released last week. And this week, we further optimized everything so that this replay will be in there as well. Remember, you need to have ClickFunnels if you want to use the free pages, right? So ClickFunnels is you're free. You can get a free trial there through my partner link at profitph.com/cf. So if you don't have a ClickFunnels account, boom, go through that link right there, and I would appreciate it because in transparency, it's an affiliate link. If you have a problem with that, then you can go pay the exact same price for ClickFunnels by going to clickfunnels.com. But like I said, when I started this series out, it was really a test. And if a lot of people are going and getting ClickFunnels accounts through me, that really does inspire me to make more drop servicing businesses and build you more free, completely free funnels and share them with you because you're in ClickFunnels through my affiliate link. So I have a vested interest in building done for you businesses and done for you ClickFunnels for both e-commerce and drop servicing. So we'll see how that goes. Your free done for you page, your drop servicing funnel in itself, this entire funnel that I've built out right here, right? This whole entire funnel, the optimized thank you page, the new version of our opt-in page that has this optimized pop-up built on it right here, that's all done for you, which we just did here on this webinar, right? You can get access to that by going to profitph.com/free DS1. All right, free DS1. That's your free drop servicing business number one, because we may build some more. If you guys love this, I'm happy to build more of these drop servicing businesses for you under different niches, right? Not just the Shopify niche. There's a zillion niches. Then the free PDF, the free book is at profitph.com/free PDF1. And if you do go there, it's going to give you this free book right here. So you can actually give this book away in your drop servicing business. Now, next week, all right, we're going to go over email marketing, because you got the opt-in page, it's optimized. You got the thank you page, it's optimized, right? You understand how to set up email marketing because your boy showed you how to do it already like 2 weeks ago, right? And I'm going to show you how to do it again. Next week, all right, the boy is going to be giving you 1 week of handwritten drop servicing emails that's going to allow you to drive more traffic to your Facebook group. And it's going to allow you to drive more traffic to some affiliate offers, some drop servicing offers. Now, I'm going to have to write these templates for you in a way that generically allows you to plug your own business in. So you're going to want to modify them slightly from the way that I personally am going to write them for you to integrate to whatever it is you're selling. Are you selling a random ClickBank product? Are you selling an app partner program? Are you selling a drop servicing done for you business that you're arbitraging through Fiverr? It's going to vary. So I'm going to have to be generic, but I'm going to handwrite them for you. So that's my free gift to you. I literally, for free, am building you a business. And most of you aren't even going to my ClickFunnels link, because I think you all already have ClickFunnels. So, so it's like, I just want to serve you and give you some epic value, especially right now in a time where, the world is just in chaos. And honestly, this is the first time in a week I've kind of forgotten about my own chaos. So my house is destroyed. It's still under construction. I've literally jackhammers in my house at 5 a.m. every morning, people trying to rebuild my house from the tornado hitting it. The coronavirus, self-quarantined. I've been self-quarantined for 5 days, not because I'm sick or experiencing any symptoms. Rather, I don't want to get sick. And if I were to be sick, I would not want to spread it. So, I wanted to open this webinar up with some good information on what's the state of e-commerce and drop shipping, even though right now we're going over drop servicing and this fun little experiment that we're doing. If you're new to the webinar, I hope that you enjoyed it. I know that you're might be like, what the heck? Because you just came in on week 6 of a random boot camp that I'm doing. Just understand that Ecom Success Academy is its own program. This is a bonus webinar series you get access to, and I teach you how to do stuff that I'm doing in my business right now, right? Helps you pivot, helps you evolve. It's free weekly training. I'm not like, oh, it's been 60 minutes. I've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes, right? So I just want to serve. So stay healthy, keep your hands washed, stay inside, take the social distancing thing seriously. Especially if you're younger, you may not want to spend your spring break inside, but I want you to think about people's grandparents and their parents that are really the ones suffering from this. And if you're going out and buying a bunch of toilet paper, right? I want you to think about the 85-year-old grandmother on a walker that can't get to the shelf fast enough to get that last roll or to get that last bottle of soap or whatever it may be. And her odds are significantly lower than yours if you're someone my age, right? Do the right thing, because right now is not the time to take and be selfish. Right now is the time to be selfless. Right now is the time to help the people that truly need to be helped, right? That don't have as good of a chance as us. So be smart, be mindful, be selfless, serve unselfishly, and let's come together and let's get through this, because we all will. It's just going to work a lot better if we all think with our heads and we think unselfishly, right? And next week, I'm going to unselfishly give you a gift that I didn't even pay for, okay? Next week, I'm going to give away a free Chromebook. I'll be sending out some emails about how to get this. I'm going to re-gift it to you on behalf of my buddy Onik. And we're going to go live in the Facebook group, and I'm going to give away some money, okay? So I'll see you inside the Facebook group. Go there in just a couple of minutes. I will go live. We'll chat. I want your feedback on this drop servicing business. Did you enjoy tonight's training? What are you doing while you're in quarantine? Because I'm furthering my business, and it's like all I'm focused on is stay inside and do what I can to stay sane. And I'm going to give away some money, all right? So I love you. I really do. I really do love you guys. And thank you so much for investing your time in yourself and in me and believing in me. That means a lot. I'll see you inside the group for the giveaway. I'll see you next week at 9 p.m. EST on the Profit Power Hour for more epic training, free Chromebook, free emails, free stuff, free training, epic value. All right. I'll see y'all next time.